how to build healthy habits that stick. Have you ever made a New Year's resolution, felt super motivated for the first few days, and then slowly watched your enthusiasm fade away? Maybe you wanted to work out every day, eat clean, wake up early, or meditate, but somehow it just didn't last. You're not alone. In fact, studies show that most people abandon their new habits within the first few weeks. Why does this happen? The truth is, forming new habits isn't just about willpower. It's about design. Designing your behavior, your environment, your mindset, and most importantly, your expectations. Let's start with the first and most essential principle. Start small. It might sound obvious, but many of us fall into the trap of doing too much too soon. We get inspired and decide to change everything at once. For example, someone who hasn't exercised in months might set a goal to go to the gym for an hour every day. Sounds great in theory, but in reality, it's too big of a leap. And when we miss a day, we feel like we failed, and that guilt leads us to quit altogether. Instead, try starting with something so easy that it almost feels silly, like doing 5 push-ups a day, drinking 1 extra glass of water, stretching for 2 minutes before bed. Why start so small? Because consistency is more powerful than intensity. What matters is not how much you do at the beginning, but how often you show up. Tiny habits, repeated daily, can lead to massive results over time. This leads to the second strategy, habit stacking. Our brains are wired for patterns. When we tie a new behavior to an existing one, it becomes easier to remember and easier to do. This is called habit stacking. For example, if you already brush your teeth every morning, you could add 1 minute of gratitude journaling immediately afterward. If you make coffee each day, use that time to listen to a short meditation or podcast. You're not creating time out of thin air. You're attaching new behaviors to routines you already have. Next, think about your environment. Your surroundings influence your habits more than you think. If your goal is to eat healthier, don't rely on willpower to resist snacks. Instead, design your environment to make the healthy choice the easy one. Keep fresh fruit on the counter. Put junk food on the top shelf. Or better yet, don't buy it at all. If you want to work out in the morning, lay out your workout clothes the night before and keep your shoes by the door. The fewer obstacles between you and your habit, the more likely you are to follow through. Now let's talk about identity. This is something most people overlook. We often set goals like, I want to lose weight, or I want to be more productive. But deeper than goals are identities. Instead of saying, I want to go to the gym, tell yourself, I'm the kind of person who takes care of their body. When you believe in an identity, your habits naturally follow. Every small win is a vote for the person you want to become. When you write 1 page a day, you are a writer. When you go for a short run, you are a runner. Let your actions reinforce your identity, little by little, day by day. And here's something important that people often forget. Track your progress and celebrate it. Even if it's just checking a box on a calendar, keeping track helps you see how far you've come. It creates a sense of momentum. And don't wait until some big milestone to celebrate. Celebrate showing up. Celebrate sticking with it for 1 week. Celebrate the effort, not just the outcome. This builds positive reinforcement and makes your brain crave the habit. But what if you miss a day or fall off track completely? That brings us to the final and maybe most important point. Be kind to yourself. Life happens. You'll get sick, tired, busy, or overwhelmed. You'll skip a day. That's okay. What matters most is how quickly you return. Missing once is never the problem. Quitting is. So don't let one bad day turn into a bad week. Just reset, forgive yourself, and start again. In summary, healthy habits that stick are not built on willpower. They're built on systems. Start small, stay consistent, link new habits to old ones, design your environment for success, believe in the identity you're building, and most of all, be patient. Real, lasting change takes time, but it is absolutely possible. Your future self will thank you for every small step you take today.